Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Conkeldurr going up against rocket leaders as well as Escavalier to see how they do perform. And I'm actually going to be able to hatch a shiny that I've been trying to get for a really long time. I've been rating it and hatching them, but finally, hey, there we go after so long. And 2,000 plus candies, as well as maxing one out and purchasing a secondary move, I'm finally able to get myself a shiny there. And we are actually going to be hatching quite a few good Pokemon. So we have a Gibble up here. I did hatch this as I came home right before I started editing. You know how the kilometers like add up right when you get home. And I see people asking me this question quite frequently, and it is, how do I have so much Stardust? I power up so much things, buy secondary moves, and I still maintain this balance of 7 million, and now I'm back to 8 million. And that's going to be continuously grinding, basically. I purchased Pokeballs in the shop. I used to look down on that and despise it. But if I want to keep the hard grind going, then I have to make sure I have Pokeballs. Because of where I live, Alaska doesn't have the most Pokestops. Everything is spread out, and now it's winter time. There's a bunch of snow, so it's just going to be a lot easier to purchase those. So that's what I'm doing. I purchase Pokeballs, continuously catching. Is also make sure you turn on a star piece before you do hatch your eggs. If you know they're all about to crack, make sure you just turn on that star piece. You'll be able to accumulate a whole lot more Stardust. And as well as, don't throw away your berries. If they're starting to stack up, go ahead and feed them to gyms. And there we go. We hatched our second Axew. And unfortunately, the IVs are absolutely horrific, but that's okay. We have 2 of them for lucky trades. And personally, for myself, I'm not really going to make one. I just, Hacksaurus is amazing, but I don't want to make a bunch. And then we get a community day and it gets this awesome move. And I was able to get myself a weather boosted shiny Heatran, as Scarlet Witch and myself did go around and duo them. We were taking out a bunch trying to accumulate rare candies as well as get those TMs back up. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these rocket leaders here. I was just having a bit of fun testing out my new Melmetal actually with Superpower. It's newly added move, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am absolutely loving Superpower. This thing is amazing. Now the downfall to using this move is the fact that it is going to lower your attack and your defense every single time you use it, but with the combination of Thundershock, you're going to see how much potential it does have here. Now I do currently have Flash Cannon. I don't know if I want to switch over to Rock Slide, but I'm not too worried about it for now. This is going to be a 98 Melmetal here. I am walking it as my buddy so I can get it up to level 41 for Master League when we do get that online PvP. And look how it just demolishes that Stantler here, and watch how spammy it is. And don't worry, I'm going to be getting greats on the fighting animation once in a while here. It is what it is. But look how spammy it is. Look at how many of these I'm able to get off. Yes, I'm lowering my attack every single time, but this thing has a lot of potential, and I'm really excited to use it in the Master League. So going in with the Conkeldurr here, just going to finish off that Electivire with counters. And then in comes a Swampert. Now we do have maxed out Pokemon. We're going to be taking a look at a few 1500 challenges going up against Sierra. And I don't really think I was too focused on it. The reason why I did the 1500 it is because I was using Escavalier and I didn't want to just one 1500, so we just went the full team there. Conkeldurr, a pretty tanky Pokemon, doing a ton of damage with the counter. As a matter of fact, it's going to be stronger than Machamp. And if you're still waiting on the power of Conkeldurr, guys, I'm sorry. I wanted to bring you it as soon as possible, but the current raids that we do have are just not ideal, and I want to bring you the best performance, as well as us having sunny weather. So hopefully once this whole Hatchathon event ends, we'll be able to have ourselves a new set of tier 3 raids, and I'm counting on it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some more of these. Like I said, looking at that last battle, the Melmetal is so fun with Superpower. I'm really happy I maxed this one out, purchased that secondary move, the most expensive Pokemon in my collection when you do max it out like that, as well as that 100,000 secondary move. If you're not aware, you can get those Melmetal candies with that Meltan box in connection with the Switch with Pokemon Let's Go. I haven't done it in forever, but when it first came out, I was continuously doing that. And take a look. I thought I was going to be able to actually knock it out a little bit faster. I do believe I messed up on this one, and I did Superpower, so I did drop my attack already, unfortunately. But we're going to be able to spam this Superpower here, holding on by about 1 HP at this point. So we have 2. This is 3. Absolutely insane on the Electivire here. And obviously, we already burnt the shields before we went in. And I was almost able to get off another one. So we're going to bring in our Garchomp here and finish it off with our eyes closed, basically. If I do sound tired, I am very tired. I just got back from a long grind downtown. So just finishing off the night with a video here for you guys. So it's going to be no thing now going up against Tyranitar with the Conkeldurr. I mean, yeah, you already know how that's going to end, right? So is it ideal, though, Conkeldurr, to go up against the Rocket leaders? I wouldn't say, it's your best option. It's not the worst or anything like that. It is a fighting type Pokemon, in which quite a few of their Pokemon are going to be weak to fighting. But all in all, you're really not missing out on too much if you don't have a Conkeldurr to go up against one of these Rocket leaders. Everything else we were using before is still supreme, right? So Escavalier going up against Sierra here can be absolutely amazing. Now, if she did have, obviously, Absol in the beginning, and then in the middle, she would have Cacturn, and then at the end, if she did have Shiftry, that would be the ideal set for Escavalier to go up against her. If you had a maxed out one, then even better, you're going to be running through her. Houndoom is going to be tearing you apart, of course, with Fire Fang, because you are 4 times weak to fire. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the star of the show here. And we're going to go ahead and put in work. I got a little bit greedy here. I didn't know exactly what was at the end. I think it's a Houndoom. So I wanted to accumulate as much energy as possible for that drill run so we can see how much a 1500 CP roughly around there one of these can do. So we're going to go ahead and burn that last shield. Unfortunately, we didn't burn all the shields yet. And we're going to go ahead and do that drill run to see how much. Oh, it's taken off almost half health, but unfortunately, I switched. I got a little nervous. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get to the next one, so I just went into Houndoom, and we went for that Hydro Cannon to finish her off there. So it's actually really good, as a matter of fact, to go up against her. I took her out with, I do believe, 1 Vespiquen and a couple of other bug types because of those combinations of Dark and Grass being so weak to the bug types. All right, now taking a look at another 1500 run here. We're starting it off with these Phyllis so we can switch into the star yet again, Escavalier, and just hit it up with counter at this point. And of course, we're going to want to burn some shields and use our shield personally because we're at a very low CP and it is going to hurt us even if it's not very effective. So we're going to be going for that Air Slash. And at this point, we're just going to counter down. And this is good that it used its charge move so it can stop attacking us and we can finish off countering and farm it down and have energy for the next one. So in comes Kadabra. All right, very interesting. So what are we going to do? Stay in here? Well, if we did have Mega Horn, we'd be looking good, but we're going to switch back into our Sphylis here. And I don't know, I don't think I was really paying attention too much. I was talking, and I think I could have went for Body Slam and did another Body Slam here onto that Houndoom, but it is what it is. I'm going to go back in here with Escavalier and go ahead and go for those drill runs. Let's see if we can KO it solely with this one. We're almost there, and it gets off a charge move, and we have no more shield. So we had the energy. We would have been able to take it out. So it does perform fantastic going up against Sierra, as a matter of fact. So go out there and have some fun if you do have yourself one of these. Now, you definitely want to trade for the Carablast before you're going to make this thing evolve, because it's going to cost you 0 candies. All right, you're going to actually have to power it up, depending. Maybe you found a perfect CP in that trade, but it's not going to be expensive as far as candy cost, right? If you're trying to get that secondary move, you're going to have to at least hatch some or put some rare candies into it. But taking a look at another Melmetal scene here, we're going to start off with Psyduck so we can enter with Melmetal and have that opponent frozen for a minute so we can gain that much more energy. We do not need a full team of completely maxed out Pokemon to take out a cliff, especially with Conkeldurr and Melmetal on my side completely maxed out. And I did purchase a secondary move on my Conkeldurr because I just do. I don't think I'm going to make another one, honestly. I want to work on my Lucario team. I have about, I'd say 13 powered up Machamps, and I have 4 powered up Lucarios. So the fighting types are getting a little bit out of control. It is one of my favorite typings. I've been saying from the beginning, fighting is something you definitely want in Pokemon Go, but to make 2 of these, I don't think I really need to because of the Pokemon I already have lined up. All lucky Lucarios ready to go and power up. All I need now is, I guess, a little bit more rare candies and possibly some more TMs so I can get those moves correct on them. But if you want a full team of Conkeldurr, I mean, honestly, you're not going to be going wrong. They're still fantastic, and I'm going to be bringing you all that information doing the comparison in the future when we do get better rates. So if you did enjoy this video, trainers, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Share this video if you found it informative, and I'll be catching you all next time.